This story out of Utah is f***ing crazy, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. This is Jennifer Gledhill, a 41-year-old mother of 3. She's accused of committing an unthinkable crime inside her $1 million home in a beautiful Salt Lake City suburb. She was married to this man, Matthew Johnson, a 51-year-old staff sergeant in the Utah National Guard. The couple had been married for years, but recently things had fallen apart. In recent months, Matthew had become suspicious that Jennifer was hiding something, and he was right. Jennifer had been having an affair, and when Matthew found out, it led to a huge fight between them. Then, one night in September, everything changed when the husband went missing. Jennifer told cops he took off after the fight, but then the guy she was allegedly having an affair with reportedly came forward, telling cops she confessed the entire thing to him, saying she killed her husband after he confronted her about the affair. Jennifer allegedly planned the murder meticulously. She's accused of shooting Matthew in the head while he slept, then putting his body in a storage container and dragging it downstairs. But it doesn't end there. She allegedly drove his body to a remote location, buried it in a shallow grave, and then tried to cover up the crime by cleaning the house. Police found bleach stains on the stairs and a brand new mattress in the master bedroom. It was only when her lover contacted police that the story began to unravel. When police arrived at the couple's home, they found evidence of foul play, bloodstains, a smashed phone, and surveillance footage of Jennifer cleaning out her minivan at a local car wash. The body of Matthew Johnson still hasn't been found. Jennifer is now facing multiple felony charges, including first-degree murder, and is being held without bail. As of Thursday, her children, who remain with their grandparents, still don't know the full story of what happened to their father.
Man, that's crazy that she did all this because of her stupidity, because of her decision to go out there and cheat, because of what she wanted to do. This man lost his life now. That's kind of messed up. He couldn't get a good night's sleep, you know what I'm saying, and wake up feeling different because after the argument she did this crazy shit, and now he ain't here. The kids wondering where he at. They don't even know what happened. Now just imagine once they finally do find out what happened. Man, they little heart's gonna be torn apart. And that's 3 kids without a mother and a father because of her stupidity. And I know what it feels like to lose a lot because of somebody else's stupidity. So this is why I always preach on my channel of everybody doing good things, being positive, you know what I'm saying? Loving your neighbor, because we all in this shit together. We all breathing the same polluted air, you know what I'm saying? We all getting hit with inflations of all these high-ass grocery prices, as well as in everything else that goes on in the world. So that's just crazy that the kids, man, this is what I'm thinking about in this situation, how the kids losing, how the kids, you know, gonna have a hard time now, how the kids is basically the one that's gonna be like, dang, what happened to mom? Why she's in prison? Why mom this? Why mom that? Where's dad? Where that? You know, it's a lot of questions that's gonna need answers to. So I don't know if the grandparents gonna do it or if the mom gonna come on and finally confess, because she ain't never getting out again. This is her new life, her new mission. This is something she put on her timeline of current events. And you know, this lifestyle is something she gonna have to get used to and live with, because this is, you know, the decision she made. And domestic abuse, domestic violence, nobody should have to go through this. You know, we usually see cases where tender dick men attack women, but it do be cases where in this situation the women do crazy stuff like this. It's very rare you hear it, but it is around. And you know, if you're going through something, you know, 988 is the number to call if you're going through something, because there's always somebody out there to help you. There's always somebody out there who want to listen and to have the resources to lead you and direct you to where you need to be.
New video of an arrest from the summer has people questioning what happened, but we want to warn you, it may be upsetting to watch. In mid-August, Phoenix police were called to a gas station because a white man reportedly started a fight and was still in the store.
They didn't actually talk to the Circle K employees. They didn't conduct any investigation other than talking to that man. And he then pointed to an African American who'd been in the store earlier and claimed to have been assaulted by him.
The incident report says that man accused Tyrone McAlpin of trying to steal a bike. Shortly after, surveillance and body cam video shows two officers going after McAlpin in the nearby parking lot. One of the officers' reports says McAlpin didn't respond to his command to stop where he was. But McAlpin is deaf and has cerebral palsy, which can impact someone's motor skills.
The first thing I see when the officer gets out of his car is the officer reaching his hands out to grab Tyrone. That right there is an escalation. And then what you see is Tyrone simply trying to avoid being struck repeatedly by the officer, who repeatedly swings punches at his face.
The body cam also shows the cops using a taser and one of them repeatedly punching McAlpin in the head while on the ground. McAlpin was eventually arrested for aggravated assault and resisting arrest. Following the new public outcry, the county attorney said she plans to look at it herself. The Phoenix Police Department said on Monday McAlpin's arrest is part of an ongoing internal investigation. They have not answered questions about the officers involved.
You know, my thing is, why is they so focused on the black deaf guy that, you know what I'm saying, got some things that's going on with him? Instead of getting down to the root problem, when they said the white dude was in there causing a disturbance. Now, all we've been hearing about is the black dude being tased, mistreated, all this shit like he a criminal, when he wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, the one that they was talking about that was starting problem and disturbance. And this is where defunding the police, I can see why people will want to take that route, but this is the individuals, not the station. I mean, if the whole department was corrupted, okay, I can understand that. But this right here just shows you guys that they had an agenda and they wasn't doing the right thing. It was most definitely about doing the wrong thing, and you know, just how this shit look, it doesn't look good. So hopefully they have a good reason, good story. Otherwise, could get a little sticky for them.